I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Here we are together again. Look at you, Tom Broom, here before me. Chili Phil, good to see you, man. Chili Phil was here first. Give credit there. Hope you guys are doing good. Ate some great peppers today. Got a great day tomorrow. Greg F., good to see you, man. I'm good. Thanks for being here. Got a cool pepper I'm going to eat. Good to see you, buddy. Bull Cow. Saw your video today, man. I watched a bunch of your videos today. Nothing special, right? Robert Springs, American Dream, High Five. Good to see you guys. Bill Courts, Chibardi. This is a orange habanero, but it wasn't from a store. Abercrombie, excuse me. Why did I say that? Clayton, Hollingsworth grew this. Balaki, good to see you, man. Sip Chomper. Anthony, good to see you. Marv, good to see you. Absent my Matt. Thank you all for being here. It's not going to be a real long live stream. Just going to hang out for a little bit. Eat this pepper. We're going to chat. We'll do some question and answer. Beautiful little pepper, though. It smells so good. Pinsel, good to see you, man. Got on to grind up that green pepper and ate it with a spoon, but tasted like spicy grass. Yeah, it was going to be grassy. They're going to be hot. Thank you, Clayton. Six-month Bizzle with a green bus. Thank you, all the buses. Everybody here, thank you so much. Even if people are watching that are not chili heads, you've had the experience of eating like a garden, like somebody from a garden, a big, great, really beautiful vine tomato, right? Then go to the store and get a tomato. See how different, you know the difference, right? It's just huge. Same thing with these habaneros. You get one from the store, it's a store habanero. I'm the noise opera. Good to see you, man. Thank you for being here, bro. Muggsy Brown, good to see you. Aviation Geek. Barella. Dennis Brace, good to see you, man. Bill Cora says, anybody else have the habaneros their favorite? I'm sure there's a few. It's a good pepper. True story, used to hate it. I didn't like the habanero for a long time. I used to think it was metallic tasting. I don't really get that anymore. I get far more fruity than metallic. And the burn is weird. I mean, I really appreciate the burn. Who would like if like a primatale had that kind of heat, but burn had a sting like a habanero? Can you imagine what that would be like? Oh, that'd be great. Aviation Geek, man, he's tasted a banana pepper. They're great peppers. Marv Harmon, good to see you. You know what's funny about a banana pepper? They're sneaky like habaneros. You get a dozen habaneros, one of them's going to sneak up on you and be way hotter than the others. Banana peppers do that too. Ahi yellow or halal yellow, says Dennis. Scotch bonnet ghost. It's great. I feel habaneros and scorpion peppers have that pulsating sting. It's different from any other peppers, says Marty. But it was really funny. Today I ate a Reaper, and was it today? Yeah, I ate a Reaper and a primatale, chopped primatale. When the video was, I thought I gave ample time. Or they finished the video. What was that? I finished that video, and the heat just in my throat from the primatali got so bad, wicked hot. Limeade, he's got the capsaicin tolerance. I do. I like it though. Tina Marie, good to see you. Is it possible to get a habanero with no heat? It's called a habanada. You betcha, Tina Marie. They have one called a habanada. It's a habanero with no heat. I want to just, there's a whole lot of new people in the chat. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. But remember, it's family friendly. There are kids sitting with their parents right now watching. So I have amazing moderators. They're the ones with blue wrench. See that blue wrench? Sort of like a friendly hacksaw. They don't want to use it, but they're gonna. So don't make them. Nights, guys, from the December variety. Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Drew, by the way. And James Castle, thanks for being here, dude. I'm glad you're here. Levels. Hi, Johnny. Think hydroponic super hots are as hot as super hots grown outdoors in soil in good conditions. I have to do a side by side. I'd have to do a side by side. Obviously, 99.999% of the peppers I've eaten were grown the normal way outside in the ground. I've eaten a bunch of hydroponics, but I'd have to eat a lot more side by side to really get a good idea. I haven't eaten enough to make it good to form a good opinion. Speedy Biker. I have a Colorado flag because I have friends in Colorado that shot that flag to me because I love them and they love me. Got a whole bunch of great flags. I got a whole bunch you can't see. But good question. Thanks for asking. Wes Lightburn, good to see you. Uh-oh. Night Skies bought 5 bottles of C3 Skittles. How does the Skittle challenge compare to the Tube of Terror? I don't know. Here's the weird thing. I'm telling you the truth about it. There's one powder on the C3 Skittles, and that's it. One powder. And it's just 7-pot Primo. But I don't know if it's something that happens when it mixes with the corn syrup with the candies. I don't know, man. Something happens, and it's just a wicked, wicked hot challenge. I mean, here's the truth of it. You want to hear the truth of it? You saw me doing on my channel here. Excuse me. I didn't follow the rules. We didn't really have the rules yet, so I didn't do eat them for a minute and wait a minute. Eat them for a minute, wait a minute. Eat them for a minute, wait a minute. Eat them and then wait 5. I didn't do that. I ate those things in a hurry, and it was brutal. I watched Chris Fergali and Sonny Spicer do it. Sonny tapped at 3. Chris Fergali did the whole thing, and they followed the rules, and he was on the ground for a better part of 4 hours. I don't want to do it again. It's a horrifically hot challenge. I don't know. I think how about this for an answer? I don't think anybody's going to try to do multiples of that. Maybe somebody will. I won't. No. Not a chance. Trent, good to see you. Johnny, where would you recommend I get an assortment of pickled peppers from? Pickled peppers. I would reach out to Point Blank Pepper Company. I'd reach out to California Blazing Chili Farms. Mikey V's. Good start right there. Speedy Bikers in Colorado. It's a great place. Zip Chomper, the ice cream bar is delicious. It's hot. Stomach bomb. Sean Mayfield, what's my favorite pepper? It is the Killer Yellow. Killer Yellow is a yellow primatali. Tom Broom is the man growing those. Yeah, Jason P, man. He's the one that sent it to me. Thank you, Jason. Galactic Yachts, good to see you. Siegel, good to see you, man. Do I have to store hot sauce in the fridge after opening? Boy, you want to start trouble in a Facebook group? Go there and say, hey, guys, I'm new here. What's the deal about refrigeration and hot sauce? And then just step back and watch. It's such a polarizing thing. Look, the only hot sauces that I refrigerate, the only ones are fruit-based sauces, and that's it. That's it. And do I look sick? I've eaten that was going to be a problem. Like, look, I'm a good long-term study. If capsaicin was bad for you, I'd be killed. I've been dead a long time ago. If it was bad for your stomach, I could stand up. You could see a hole through right through the to the wall. You know what I mean? If it was bad for you, I wouldn't be here the way I. So I'm like a good long-term study. Somebody should probably do a study on me. For real, it's very, very healthy and good for you. So you don't need to worry. Fruit-based, put them in the fridge for sure. But other than that, look, like uh, Tabasco in Louisiana, it's on tables in schools. They don't like bring it inside, put it in the fridge after every meal. They just leave it on the table. It's the beauty of it. So anyway, there's a good answer for you. Frank Nunley, good to see you. Thanks for being here, man. Aaron Jorno, good to see you. Nick Strickland, not sriracha. I dig sriracha. It's just not my favorite. Pepper Popper, good to see you, man. Or ask what pods you're growing because you lost the marker. 1,000 different answers. That'll stir the pot, right? I get that. I get people who do this all the time. They'll send me an email with a picture of a pepper. What is this, Johnny? And listen. I'm an expert in eating them. That's it. I can probably identify by looking at them more than most, but I eat them. You know, my habanero Tabasco goes in the fridge and ain't spicy at all, but I love the flavor. I think sauces taste better at room temperature. I think the flavor profile is so much better at room temperature. The cold, I just don't dig it. Even if I had a sauce that had to be refrigerated, I take it out, let it get room temperature, and then use it. You hear Tom Broom? Not yet. Probably about 2 months after the TV show comes out, which pretty soon, people. Rob Norton, you can get pH test strips if you're worried. Fruity's definitely in refrigerator mode. Yep. I've only, in the whole time I've been doing this, I've only had 2 sauces that got wonky because of that. Subtle Eel, good to see you. I had a video of it. I was taking off. The cat came up, hit the ceiling where I was doing the video. It was scary. Well played. Do you prefer thicker or thinner sauces? Thicker. I prefer thicker. That said, I don't have a problem. Like I'll never eat Tabasco and go, oh man, I wish it were thicker. That's Tabasco. That's like look at the Mona Lisa saying she's got a hooked nose. You gotta just take it. It's like that's the way the artist made it, man. So I don't, I've never a couple times I've had sauce where I like barbecue sauce. If it's a barbecue sauce that's thin, I say, man, it should be thicker. But regular hot sauce, that's a certain thickness. That's the way the hot shot should be. Barbecue sauce should be thicker because it sticks better to the food you're grilling. My thoughts. Jacob Death Ridge, good to see you, man. Love you, dude. Pepper season is upon us. Marv Harmon, the taste of pepper better when the sauce is warm for sure. Indeed, Marv. Kerfluffle, good to see you. You saw me on Tommy's Live. I've got good taste. Yeah, I'm in Tommy's. I'm on all of Tommy's videos, or not videos, but I'm lurking. No, Belitas. Horrible growing season here in Connecticut. I'm sorry, man. It's a drag. All pepper plants died, so I'm sorry. It's a bummer, man. You know what it means? In these next year, you're gonna kill it. That's what it means. Narcoleptic Chihuahua Productions. Good to see you, man. Bizzle, IDPA, Peppers Anonymous. Just ordered 8 more bags of crap. Oh, did you really? Good. I got something for you. It's a surprise. So, that's so good. I'll set it off tomorrow. It's fantastic. Timing's perfect. So you got a surprise coming, Bizzle. Because I love you, man. You're a rock star. I want to be more like you. I mean it. Mountain Grizzly invented a spicy hot sauce toothpaste for the crazies out there. It's already done. I got 12 tubes of it in my bathroom right now. It's by Chili. Chili Mouth or Chili. It's already done. It's made with ghost pepper extract. It's actually a funny part of the show. They were like stunned that I brushed my teeth with that. They're like, well, I can't wait till that show comes out because I got some funny stories to tell you about it. I really do. I'll tell you one story. I wonder if I should tell you this. Yeah, we're in Dallas. I'm walking around in Dallas, and I have a film crew behind me. I got a mic on me, and there's two guys with cameras walking with me. One dude with a big boom, and he's got this thing. When we're up close, he pulls it down, and it's like this big. It's a little microphone, fuzzy microphone. When we start walking, they let me get ahead, and then he'd crank this thing up, and then hold it over my head, and they'd walk behind me. There'd be guys just making sure I wasn't. I was walking. There'd be people behind me, like making sure the traffic's okay. It was crazy. So we're walking down the street in Dallas. These two women are walking up the sidewalk. She went, "What are you doing? What are you guys filming?" I said, "I don't know. They won't stop following me." I just kept walking. They thought it was kind of funny, but the crew thought it was hilarious because they're behind me. It was there was some very, very funny stuff that I need to tell you, but I really don't get in trouble. Trent Lobo got you a bus pass. Check out. Listen, the most recent one is that Chocolate Cream and Tolly Challenge. It was brutal. Enjoy that. It was a good one. Can't wait. Love you. Love this whole crew, Bizzle. You love me now. Wait till you. Yeah, you're gonna love me in a minute. You're a good dude, man. If I was closer, I'd drive it to you. You know that. George Heilman, not too thick, not too thin, made with apple and pimento to enhance the flavor. Ray. Freeze dried drying. You know what the funny thing is, Ray? We've tried freeze drying. Oh, shut up. There is Clayton. I'm sorry, Ray. Hang on. People, Clayton Hollingsworth is in the live stream. Hey, man, you give me some great peppers, bro. No joke. I've got to email me at chasetheheat@gmail.com, Clayton, because I want to get some more information from you. I've got some peppers. I can't. Here's the problem. So a lot of the little tags came off it. I can identify a bunch, but I can't a bunch of others. So I'm going to send them. But you have grown some. Smoke. Now that you're in the stream, do you have peppers to sell, Clayton Hollingsworth? Or are those just, was that just, I mean, if you have enough to sell, I'm going to put your information in there and you'll get inundated with people that want to get hurt. Let me know. 3 1-chip challenges coming Wednesday. You will kill it, Chili Phil. Thank you, Trent. Figured since you gave me a few recommendations, I'd join. I've always enjoyed watching review peppers. There's exactly 100 videos there. So enjoy. Boxster Box. Got a membership from Drew V. Drew V, you are a rock star, bro. I love you, man. Uh-oh. What did you just do? Hang on a minute. What happened? What did you do? Did you do a bunch of them or something? Yeah, Drew V. Thank you, bro, man. I can't see where it happened, but I'm just seeing all these gifted by, and they're all Drew. Thank you, man. One of these days, you're going to see a video with me and Drew. You're going to. There's a few people. You're going to see a video with me and Bizzle. You're going to see a video with me and Drew. You will probably see a video with me and Ray at some point. But that's going to happen. Sasquatch, good to see you. Static. Holy moly, I'm on the bus. Yes, you are. To those that have just got a bus pass, man, check out some of the, there's some rough stuff in there, man. That challenge, the last one, was a doozy. There's some aftermath videos. There's some interesting stuff. Tuesday's birthday, number 50 for Chili Phil. Don't think of a birthday. Level up, man. You leveled up. It's not a birthday. Birthday is like, it's a drag. Playing a video game, you leveled up. It's a good thing. You just hit level 50, man. You're about to crush one of the bosses. Nate Strickland. You know what? Tommy and I used to pal around with a dude whose last name was Strickland. We had a ball with that dude. The first time we ever jumped out of a plane was with him. Tommy, me, and this guy. I can't say his first name, but super comical situation. We drew straws. He looked. You know, it's funny. He looked just like. Gosh, if you ever watch this, it'll break his heart. I'm not picking on him. If you ever see this, I'm not picking on you. But he looked just like Phil Collins. And he was milking that look hard. He had this like not quite purple, but pretty close to a purple suit, man. Double breasted, and he had his hair in a ponytail. But he's not a very tall guy. He was flogging that Phil Collins look, and he owned the business that Tommy and I worked at, and we were all going to jump out of a plane together, and we drew straws. We drove down. The person we knew, I knew the a girl whose dad ran the jump zone, so we drove down the night before. We were going to just party with the guys there, crash in the hangar, and just jump the next day. So we drive down, and it's an interesting group of people. But we get there, we draw the next day. We draw straws to see who's going to jump first, and I wanted to jump first. The last thing I wanted to do was jump last, and I wanted to go first just to get out of the way. And I got the lucky straw, so I got to go first. So, and this was not a tandem deal. This was the accelerated free fall program where you have your own chute. When they jump out, they're hanging on to you. And at 5,500 feet, you do this. So they know you're aware. They track away from you when you're on your own. It's a good time. Anyway, so the way the ripcord, it'll come all the way out. It's not, you don't just tug on it. It comes all the way out. It's a little plastic ring, and it pulls all the way out. It's about a string that long. And then the chute opens up. And what they said, don't, when we were leaving, they said, it's like $25 or $20 extra if you lose this. So when you don't throw it in a panic, open your flight suit, stick it in there, zip it up, and you come down with it. So I did that. Everything was fine. I went first. It was fine. Everything went perfectly, except I had 2 malfunctions on the first jump, which was very cool to talk about now. Not so cool when it happened. But anyway, our friend goes second. And he just takes it and chucks it. Never even thought about it. And then he tried to swim to the plane for the first 10 or 15 seconds after the jump. But like the plane's going away at 100 miles an hour, and he's doing this. He continues to swim for it. Oh, we mocked him. But I hope you guys aren't related, Nate. Just saying. And he dropped it, yeah. But here's the thing. We mocked him wickedly for it. For a long, long time. Heisenberg, forget about it. Good to see you, man. Gotta love hanging out with Heisenberg. Good to see you, man. Tim, good to see you, man. End Times Talk. Narcoleptic Chihuahua Productions had the ice cream challenge bar. Tasted good, but 2 hours later. You know, the problem is, I was talking about this before. If you think about it, over the years, I've been working with, helping for a long time. If you think about the products that they've come up with, like the Death Note 2.0, the 3.0, the Tubes of Terror, the Tube of Terror 2.0, you know what I mean? There's so many. The Lucifer's Pacifier. There's a whole bunch of other ones. I mean, they are just stomach cramp machines. I said, if you think about over the years, how many ruined nights he's created. Like how many people just like spent the day, like the whole night on the floor. How many people went to work? How many times has he sent people home from work? Where a person buys a tube terror, you hurt me. I'll give it to my friend. I got the emails. I've seen the videos. It's brutal. Wingsuit. Vern Ballstad. I'm doing the wingsuit. I swear to you, I'm going to. Here's the problem. I'm not scared of it at all. I really want to do it. I know I'll be good at it. I just know I'm going to be good at it. I'm sure of it. It's a time thing. It's a money thing, but it's a time thing. But I'm doing it. Just ordered 3 tubes of Terra. Thank you. No free rides. You're a rock star. My business partner David doesn't want me to do it all the wingsuit thing. Very upset about it. Tommy doesn't want me to do the wingsuit. Very upset about it. You want to know why? Because they know I'm going to do it. If somebody was just talking about, they'd be like, "Yeah, it sounds great," but they both know me. I'm going to do this. Old-fashioned coffee pot. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate that. What happened to College Boy after that junk challenge, Johnny? Poppers asked. You know what? I don't know where College Boy's at. I have messaged him half a dozen times in the last probably 5 months. I don't know what his deal is. He must be busy. Bizzle, I love watching people suffer from peppers. At least I know I'm evil. You know what though? It's a thing. It's a thing. We have this strange symbiotic relationship. You know, I am a masochist. You, a lot of you are sadists. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with me being a masochist. You know what I mean? I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt any of you. But boy, I like hurting me. You know, and you know, it's okay that you like watching me hurt myself. There's no big deal about that. But here's the problem, Sasquatch. I don't want a wingsuit between mountains, between like anything like that. But you know what I do want to do though? I kind of want to, and I don't mean like proximity flying. I don't mean like 20 meters over the ground, but I definitely want to kind of follow the contour of like in the Alps, in the French Alps. I think that would be. Here's the great thing about that. It's not like physical prime. Like as a man is in his physical prime when he's 18 years old, 19 years old. With wingsuit, matters not. So it doesn't matter how old I am going to go after this. It's going to be fun. End times, hang on. I wish I could get your email so I can make you a pepper painting. I make art for a living. My email, end times talk, we can talk about this, is chasetheheat at gmail.com. I've got pepper art right there from people. I have a great one there. I have a great one there. I have a great one. I have a whole bunch of wickedly cool stuff that people have sent me. But email me. We can certainly maybe do something. Thank you. Good to see you. Flood of sins. How do you keep your head so shaved? Do you use a double-edged razor, electric? Curious. Fellow Baldy wants to know. Old-fashioned coffee pot. Anik, good to see you, by the way. Thank you for being here. I've been watching my competitions with the Chili Queen. She's a beast. Old-fashioned coffee pot. What I've gone back and forth. I shave every day in the shower. It takes me no time. But as of late, I started shaving again with a straight razor. And if you look right there, that, in fact, it's really sort of funny. I almost posted this picture. Want me to show you a funny picture? There's only 75 of us here. You guys aren't going to say anything, right? Where is this picture? Oh, no. Did I delete it? Yeah, you know what? I must have deleted it. I caught myself shaving this morning with a straight razor right there. So I'm starting to go to the straight razor again, partly because it's a great clean shave, but I love shaving with a straight razor. I just do. The problem I have is right here. I'm a little scared back here. I actually do my head better with a straight razor than I do my face. My face, like right here, for some reason, I have trouble on my face. My head, I don't really have too much trouble with. And the straight razor I use, I have a couple. I have a really cool one that's called Edward Scissorhands. And it's just a Damascus, beautiful Damascus straight razor. And it's just the most incredible thing. But it's a drag to keep straight, sharp, you know. So another one I have is this one where you put blades in, and I use it, you know, a couple times, 50 times. I take it out, put a new blade in. It's a very, very cool razor. It really is, and it's very simple. Traveling is easy. The only problem is when you cut yourself with like a bic, you just nick yourself. When you're shaving with a straight razor and you cut yourself, you cut yourself. So it's sort of a drag. Bizzle, do I sell Chase the Heat flags? I don't. You know what? I'd like to have a Chase the Heat flag. You know what I do have though? Did anybody see? I don't know. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you didn't see it. I posted a really cool picture on Instagram. In fact, I'm going to show you. Just because I'm going to. What I'm showing you is right there. You guys see that? That big banner? That banner's right there. I'm pointing at it right there. It says Johnny Scoville's JC Pepper Rodeo. And that would be a really cool banner to sell. I have three of those from the show. When that scene was over, we shot all day long for it. When it was over, I walked up to the crew, I'm like, I'm taking those. You're not gonna do anything with them. Like, no, you can have them. So I'm like, because they're very, very heavy. So I'm gonna have one. I'm gonna have everybody in the crew that's in it that I can get my hands on and meet. I'm gonna have them sign it. I may do a giveaway or some sort of. I gotta do something, sell them or something for the other two. But they're really big. It's got to be 8 feet by 4, probably 3.5 maybe. It is my Sweeney Todd. I don't want to Sweeney Todd myself, George. You're right. That's such a great movie, man. Ray, Johnny goes to the bowling alley, shaves his head with a bowling ball. Clean machine. You know what? I've never bowled. People are going to freak out in the chat. Clayton, I do have pods to sell. I will email you. Thank you for all the pepper reviews. This channel got me eating and growing. All right, so Clayton, these pods I've been eating, Clayton's got some to sell. So email me at chasetheheat@gmail.com, Clayton, because I'm going to send you some pictures that I'm unsure of, that I'm really interested in eating. One in particular, it looks like it says Moruga. It's a Moruga jigsaw. It's a Moruga jigsaw. It is a monster. I just want to double check before I review it. But a few other cool things I want to check on. But your peppers, you guys, if you get peppers from Clayton, you're going to be stoked. For real. His chocolate primatalis or crippling, I say. Lego wants to send me the Irish flag for the wall. Thank you, man. Here's the deal. I'm leaving pretty soon. I'm leaving this apartment pretty soon. You know, guys, here's what nuts. When I moved in here, do you guys understand it was a 6-month lease? I was only going to be here for 6 months, and then just one problem after the other getting to Australia, ended up being here 3 years. So my next step, those of you who are paying attention, I'm hiring a immigration attorney. Just going to buy my way in. That's what I got to do. But I'm going to. Here's the bottom line. The show that I'm in is going to help a lot. I have a letter from one of the producers saying, yeah, we're going to film season 2 over there. Now, whether we actually do or not, I hope we do. But got a great letter that's going to help. But Ken Lofkin, it's good to see you, man. You love the vids. Thank you. I appreciate that. Bizzle, how can we contact Clayton? He's going to get me his contact information. He's going to email it to me tonight. And tomorrow it'll be in the video, and I will kind of make every video that I've done. I'll put it in those videos also. So any video you see, for anybody, if you ever see me eat some peppers, in that video you usually see a link for the person who grew the peppers. Never bowled. I've been in Colorado my whole life and never been skiing. You know what you gotta do? Go to Mile High Skydiving. It's a fun drop zone. Skydive. Never bowled. It's true, Narcoleptic Chihuahua Productions. Here's the deal. And here's why. Only 80 of us quit play guitar riff. It's not plugged in. What was I just going to say? Oh, the whole bowling thing. I've got a streak going. Like, think about a good streak you got. What's your longest streak in anything? What is your longest? Anybody in the chat? What is your longest streak? Like a no barf streak? You got a, what is your streak? I've got a tremendous streak for not bowling. I can't break that streak. It's a ridiculous streak. And it's absurd streak how long the streak is. How can I blow it now? It's absurd. It's not going to be Earl Anthony or something. Not a bowler. Eat peppers, man. Spirit Prof, good to see you. You've seen a yellow cap chasing pod on the outside of a pod while still growing. I've not seen that, Spirit Prof. That's where ACD is from, the land down under Seagull. Yeah, you know what's really funny? When you're in Australia, you hear that. I would swear to you, it's a true story. I was in a grocery store, and they were playing it in a grocery store. But one day, where was I? I was going somewhere. I walked into a store somewhere and something was wrong, and for just about a minute they were playing Slayer. I remember thinking, I cannot believe they're playing Slayer in the grocery store. But then it stopped. So someone probably got in trouble. No Xanax for 11 years is my best streak. Keep that streak going, Biz. That's a good streak. See that? Look at that. It's the real Mr. Mad. He's got the same streak going for Star Wars. See, now there's people that are going to say, you got to go see that. I say, dig in your heels. Don't you dare break that streak. Are you kidding me? That's a great streak. That's exactly, see, that's a person who understands me. I get it. I get it. "49-year never getting stung by a wasp." But that streak came to an end, Lego. "Skipping over 12,000 beats without clipping my feet. I stopped off my own accord as ahead of me somewhere. Skipping over 12,000 beats without skipping my feet." Aaron Jordan. Plug it in. It's plugged in. It's just now. Here's the problem: if it played, it doesn't go through this well. You don't hear it well. It's the truth. You know, I almost always play just the Strandberg. The other day I was, well, there was a reason I was watching it. Oh, no, what was it? There was some reason I was watching one of my own videos. Oh, I was trying to find something within the video because I couldn't remember what I said. And I went to watch it, and there was a Strandberg guitar commercial. They're one of my sponsors, one of my, they buy ads on this. I thought that was so great. But anyway, I've been playing mostly my Strandberg, but I've been playing my Flying V a lot, like today. I'm the Noise Opera. Stay awake for 14 days once. That's a crazy streak, Noise Opera. I think I've done 3, maybe 4. That's nuts. 2 days I'm not puking from cat burn and stomach. It's a good streak. Tom Broom. Do I get a side in? Sure, that's a good one. Not my best, though. Everybody love your videos. Spicy Rooster Company. I was hoping to meet you at the Weekend Fire, but couldn't make it. I would have liked to have met you. I'm sorry we didn't meet. It would have been fun. Streak of skateboarding since 1979 and still at it, 50 years old. Then you must remember Russ Howell and Stacy Peralta. You remember all those guys? Tony Alva. I skateboarded back when you were skateboarding. Do you remember those names I just rattled off? Do you remember Russ Howell? Is there anybody in the chat, any old skateboarders know who Russ Howell is? Peralta? Okay. I want to tell you a funny story. I wish Tommy were in the chat to back this up because this is a true story. I lived in a small town in Vermont. I mean, podunk town. I had the only hill in the entire town that was paved with a decent hill. True story. And it was a monster hill. And I had a pool in my backyard. All right. Big underground, big pool. So in the summertime, my place was the place to be because it was the only place that had a hill. So every kid with a skateboard were always at my place. And we were just into it. And I'm so glad somebody knew Peralta, Spear Prof, and Russ Howell and all these guys. But anyway, one day we used to, man, all my friends were always on this hill. But one day I'm walking up to go skateboard, hiking up, and a white van pulls up. Total, nothing on the side, no lettering, a white van. I'm telling you a true story. It's just crazy. So I'm like, they stop right on this hill. I'm like, I walk up and the van slides open and there's like 3 or 4 guys in there, probably in their late teens, early 20s maybe. And they've got cases of they worked for OJ, like OJ Super Juice, the skateboard wheel. And this was a van. They had all these like cases of wheels and a bunch of different skateboards and a bunch of guys, and they were like tested. There was like, it looked like they were Team OJ. I was too freaked out to even talk. I just watched them, and they skateboard up and down, they skateboard down and drive back up and skateboard down. They did it for like an hour, but that happened. Nobody was there, but my brother and I. This is like, forget cell phone. There wasn't even answering machines yet. So I couldn't even tell anybody about this. But my backyard, I was probably, I don't want to say I'm not going to say what year it was, but I was probably 12 years old when this happened. But it was amazing because I was a skateboard freak at the time. I didn't have the super skinny Ray. I had a big board. It's funny. I lived to skate, man. How many ramps we built, and helmet, elbow pads. I'm sorry. What'd you say? Never had any protection on my elbows or knees. Oh, looking back on it, it's like, and the skiing we did, the stupid stuff we did on skis. Never lost a game of Monopoly. Broom, you rock star. Not to ask you a question, but you have to answer it honestly. Here's the deal. I know you'll be honest. You won't lie to me. That streak of never losing a Monopoly, does that streak also include you being the banker? Just answer honestly. No judgment. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to point at you, go neener, and laugh at you. I won't. I need to know. Tell the truth. Sad streak. I haven't rode a bike in 29 years. It was gifted when at 10. It was too big for me at the time. Stolen. I wish I could grow to ride it. I haven't bothered since. George Hellman. That's a bummer, man. I'm sorry. You see that cut on the side of my face? Oh, what a drag this morning. It really was, because you know what? I started shaving my face again with a straight razor 3 days ago. And the first 2 days, no problem. Look, here's the picture I was telling you about. No judgment. There's the blood. There's the razor I use. I don't know if you can see the razor. It's the coolest razor there is. It's a very strange little thing. But there's the blood on the face. I'm sorry. I should know better. I was thinking about doing a video. What do you think about this for a video? I was thinking about doing a video where I eat a pepper and then shave with a straight razor after eating like a prima tali or something. That would be a pretty sick video, don't you think? But if I cut myself, it'd be a drag. Vern Ballstead, snowboarding the streets. If you knew how many times I did that, my guy that lived above me, his name was Rock Frost. He had a Subaru. He was exactly 10 years older than me. I think about that sometimes. He's getting older, man, But man, he was like probably too old to do, not too old, but getting to the close where he probably should start thinking twice about doing some of the things he was doing when he was hanging out with me. He'd go out with me. I know his wife was saying like, man, are you sure you want to do this? I mean, like, he got really into snowboarding and really into mountain biking. I mean, like extreme stuff. That's just nothing normal about the stuff I used to do. And, oh, man. Total brain fart. I have no idea why I was telling you about my friend Rock. I lost it. Who can tell me why? Bonus points if anybody can tell me why I was talking about my friend Rock. I don't grow peppers, Xanthos, but I'm going to. I don't remember what I was saying. Clearly, it wasn't that important, but I was taking about making him do crazy things he shouldn't be doing. I don't remember what I was talking about, though. I'm sorry about that, you guys. I'm getting kind of tired, I guess. For Broom, forgive me, it's been done already, but how about the cross between the red and the chocolate brutal they call it red velvet? Oh, yeah, snowboarding the streets. That's what I was talking about. He would have a rope, and we would go from his house to the mountain. This is Bray. All right, Bray, I got a live stream going. You want to say hi to everybody?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Just about to go mow the lawn.
Ready? Hang on. There's Bray. Say hi.
Hey guys, I'm ready to go
All right. So listen, I'm not going to go for very much longer. Wait just a few minutes. I'll talk to me before you start.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Bye.
All right. So anyway, yeah, he used to through the roads, but we didn't do that until it was like 2 or 3 in the morning. Thank you for. I'm so glad I kind of tied that back in. I hate when that happens. Anyway, you guys are awesome. I'm going to wrap it up because Bree is about to mow the lawn. I want to talk to her before she does. I love you guys a lot. Tomorrow's going to be some fun videos. I have a fun video coming up, all thanks to my man Clayton. One word is all you need to hear. You ready? Prematali. There's a Prematali challenge coming. And this one won't be just for the bus pass. It's going to be for everybody. Be kind, everybody. Please be nice to everybody tomorrow. Tell someone you love them, all right? Thanks for hanging out with me, man. I really appreciate you guys. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.